it's Shannon with Play with the World, and guess where I am today? I'm on the farm, my dad's farm. He owns a tree farm out in Oregon, and my mom and dad work and really bring this to life, which is really beautiful, and it's such a great place to grow up. But what's funny is how relevant it is to today's message. Today's message is all about money fear, and it's all about removing money fear, because chances are you might be worrying about money. In fact, a couple weeks ago I had a message about how to stop worry, just eliminate worry from your life completely, and I received this amazing emails from many of you who said, this is so great, my biggest fear is money worry. This is so awesome, but how does this apply to money? Which led me to really do today's awesome video for you, but I decided to take it a step further. And before I give you the tools today that you can apply to your life immediately, I want to tell you about an upcoming workshop that I have. It's a 2-hour online workshop, and it's freedom from financial fears. You can live a rich life now. And I'm going to share the secrets that I used to go from physically really in debt, leaving corporate environment, to starting and running a very successful business as a writer and following my heart and doing the work I do today. So it's awesome. You can just go to the website and get details there. But let's get right into the message today. So today I want to talk to you about money fears, the secret sauce to living a rich life. Okay, so the reason I'm reporting to you today from this beautiful location of this tree farm is a lot of what I talk about with money in my book, Find Your Happy Too, because many of us carry money beliefs from our family that we don't even realize. And growing up, my dad would often say jokingly, money doesn't grow on trees. But look, these are trees that he really sells. And so I always thought that was funny, because as a farmer, he would grow and sell these trees, but it is a saying, money doesn't grow on trees. But I took on that belief and started to feel the lack. And growing up, and when it was really time to leave corporate, I had to look at my financial fears and really get clear about what was holding me back from creating more abundance. And when I got to the source, I was able to remove it. So today I'm going to give you actually 3 tips so you can actually remove and really step forward into living an abundant life now. First, of course, look at your fears that you carry over from your parents, but as I go through the tips today, these will become more clear for you. So number 1 is to make sure that you spend money when you're happy. You don't spend money to get happy. Many of us, and I know when I was in corporate, I was so depressed that I would spend my whole paycheck on frivolous things, and I would just go, shopping and buy clothes, and then I would feel guilty because I didn't really like the clothes, and it was just this non-stop pressure. And I was always trying to fill a void. And so you want to think about, when you're spending money, what your energy is. When you pay your bills, are you feeling anxious? When you're spending money or tipping the lady at the restaurant or the man at the restaurant, are you feeling frustrated? And do everything in your power to get your vibration into a happy moment and a happy mood. Now, you want to feel abundant now, because when you come to your money with that energy, you're able to create more. And it's a much more lucrative experience versus this desperate feeling of I don't have enough. And so you really want to just look at that. Tucker says, he just came over here, he says hi. So think about that, and think about if that resonates with you, because when you spend money, you want to be in a good feeling vibration. So the next step number 2, is to think about and know that money flows where intention goes. So this means that where you're focusing your attention is where the money is really going to go. If you're feeling lack and you're very consumed that I can't pay my bills, I don't know where the money is going to come from, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, then that becomes what happens for you. Instead, try taking your intention and really focusing on abundant feelings. What in your life right now is very abundant? Maybe the love in your life from your family. Maybe you just got a very great compliment from your boss. For me specifically, I know when I was really shifting out of corporate, and even just recently, when I was in a place of kind of transitioning back from Hawaii, there was a kind of period of between money coming in and money lag, and I could have easily fallen into lack. And I started to catch myself, which is one of the main reasons I can't wait to do this workshop, because I have new tools I'll be sharing with you. but the reality is by going to lack, it wasn't helping anything. And so I started to look at where my intention was, and it was focusing on what wasn't there. So instead, I quickly turned it to what was there. And all of a sudden I started getting gifts from people who had read my book, these wonderful things that they love notes from all of you, and it was just such a beautiful experience. And I started to notice that abundance doesn't have to be in riches and finance. And so as I started to feel more thankful and I started to feel more abundant, more money started to come to me. And so try that. Look at where you can be grateful right now and look at where you're focusing your intentions, and do everything in your power to focus on the good that is actually already with you. And as you do that, you will create more abundance instantly. Watch it happen. It's an amazing process. And so the last thing I want to share with you, just for the quick video today, the last step that you can try out for the next week is to give without expecting anything. So when I'm feeling really overwhelmed and like I don't have a lot of money or I'm very stressed, what I actually do is I start giving more time. I start giving away free things. I start to really give, because when we give from a place of not expecting anything in return, we can really allow the vibration of giving and of service to take over. And it is a law of the universe that when you give, you will get more in return. So I'd like to challenge and encourage you to really give this next week and for the next month. What can you give? How can you spend more time with those you love? And you don't always have to give money. If we're worried about not having any money, then go ahead and give your time, or give compliments, or be there for a friend and just listen. Watch how your world transforms when you try these 3 steps. I'm so excited to connect with you. This is a really powerful message. And I'm actually here on my parents' farm, which is just one of the most amazing things. So I hope that all of you take these into consideration and have fun living a rich life with no more money worries. I really can't wait to see you at the workshop. Thanks everyone for joining, and go have fun playing with the world.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.